All right, everybody, welcome back to Sooner or Later Reviews. It's not really Sooner or Later Podcast anymore. I call it Reviews. I'm going to save the podcast name for a different show. But for episode 136, 135? Did I put 135 again? Oh, I did! No! For episode 136, we're talking Triangle of Sadness. Triangle of Sadness was directed by Ruben Östlund, written by Ruben Östlund, cinematography by Fredrik Winsel, edited by Ruben Östlund and Mikael C. Carlson. Music by Mikael music by Mikael Malta and Leslie Ming. Production companies were Imperative Entertainment, Film iVast, BBC Film, 30 West Platform Production, Central Films, Co-Production Office, Spherigus Television, ZDF Arte France Cinema, TRT's Cinema, Svenska Film Institute, Euro Images Council of Europe, Middenbrald Berlin Brandenburg, the Danish Film Institute, Moin Film Fund Hamburg Schleswig Holstein, BFI, Nordisk Film and TV Fund, Art France, Der, Canal Plus, Scene Plus, Heretic, Board Cater Films, Sovereign Films, and Piano. Everybody was in the pot. Distributed by Neon in the United States, SF Studios in Sweden, Alamode Filmverly in Germany, Back Films in France, Lionsgate UK, and Corazon Artificial Eye in the United Kingdom. Curzon. Release dates of May 21st, 2022 at Cannes, September 28th, 2022 in France, October 7th, 2022 in Sweden in the United States, October 13th, 2022 in Germany, and October 28th, 2022 in the United Kingdom. Triangle of Sadness has a 147-minute runtime and on a budget of $15.6 million. It has brought home $23.7 million as of February 26, 2023. Triangle of Sadness holds a 72% on the tomato meter with 251 reviews and a 70% audience score with 1,000+ ratings. With a Metacritic score of 63 from 47 critics and 6.9 from 96 users, the only people whose opinion matters are ours, and you're getting 10 minutes of spoiler-free starting now.
So just real quick, I don't know where they're getting that 23.7 mil, but the numbers has 14.3 mil.
Thanks for that. You cleaned that up for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know where Wiki put that, but whatever.
I feel like you don't have to tag it either, which is the problem. Motherfuckers be lying.
So like the interesting thing about Oscar movies is you never know what you're gonna get sometimes.
No, before Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, you knew what you were getting. But they opened it up to popular movies, and now just anything. They're just anything that throws the most money at it can be put on the list.
Well, this is a Cannes winner, so I think anytime it's a Cannes winner comes out,
it's Cannes hot chicken.
They're automatically put into the fucking mix of Oscar movies.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I mean, it gets prestige. Like once you get prestige, people are gonna give it that love. Go ahead. I'm sure there's a certain track record if you look at certain films, like a lot of these indie films, and you like look at them, it's like, oh yeah, they won at this festival, and then boom, they're getting nominated. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of the same people that go to those festivals.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. They got their numbers from Box Office Mojo, by the way.
Oh, we don't trust them.
No, we don't. We don't fuck with them.
We trust the numbers. Yes, it's not a sponsor.
Unless Sooner or Later Review sponsored by the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's weird as hell, dog.
This movie, I mean, is it a spoiler if you say
it's
that?
It's spoiler.
Okay.
If it shocks you, it's a spoiler.
This guy is known for his
You talking about Ruben?
Yeah, Ruben. He's known for his I don't even know how to say it. His avant-garde
shit.
Yeah, it's like his take on the social like
social
view of the
commentary.
world, I guess. Yeah, social commentary. There you go.
So his last movie, where old boy's standing on the table like with his shirt off and like a dinner thing or whatever, I have seen that poster and almost watched that movie so many times.
The Square.
Yeah, I've literally almost watched that movie at least 20 times and never did.
I never heard of none of these movies.
Shit,
this guy's
has McNulty on it.
But like, you ever seen The Square though? Like, look at the.
Yeah, I've never even seen this poster before.
Really, I see it so much. I've seen it so many times in my life. It
I don't
almost
think I've
reminds
seen any of his shit.
Me either.
Everything else though, I have no idea. And this,
I think that's
also
foreign language.
Yeah. Even that seems like Norwegian or something like that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem American. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think this movie's cool. I think it's another movie where like once you get to the payoff, I think it's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a long movie, but like the latter half of it is really good.
I ain't gonna lie, this movie suffers from so much of the first half of this movie being attached to it. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
Which parts?
We'll talk about it in spoilers because I feel like that'd be spoiling some major parts of the movie. I mean, you see
like part 1, part 2, or I mean, there's only 3 parts.
Part two is where it suffers for sure for me. I mean, that's the most outlandish one. You would think I like movies like Violent Night. Why wouldn't I like part 2? Part 2 mostly because I don't like the way they did it. It was a little too much. Shorten that down by half an hour, bro. I'm in. You got me. You won me back over, Ruben, but not like it is.
Part 2, when it gets past a certain scene and gets to another scene, I think it's cool. But like, it's so outlandish though. This movie, like, it does some things that doesn't make sense. But they did not set this up in this world,
and then they didn't explain it.
Nothing. Like, there's at least 5 things that happen in this movie that's like, I mean, not resolved. Like, I'm not gonna tell you which 5
Okay,
things.
so this is your guys' first time seeing the film. This is my second time seeing the film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just put that out there.
So wait, I'm thinking through it now. Does it set up why part 2 even happens? Because I think it does, right? When
it
they
does,
when they have to go swimming, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now I get it. I clicked. I looked at you and I was like, wait, I get it. They set it up. I don't like the way they set it up, but they did it. Yeah. I guess I can't fault Ruben now. He closed all the plot holes on me.
I mean, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason Woody Harrelson didn't get sick, right?
Yeah. But it's a combination of that and the rough waters too, though.
Yeah, it's the rough waters did not help.
It's foreshadow.
You're gonna have to explain it to me in the spoilers, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As it happened, I was like, oh, they tell you everything that leads up to it, though. Like, so when it was happening, I was like, oh, I get it. But like, I also don't think the execution was great, and I think it was a little too sketchy, like a skit.
I think
like an SNL skit.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Oh boy,
it's heavy-handed. Like
Pedro Pascal wearing a wig or whatever on the boat doing these. Oh no. I think this movie probably suffered because I didn't give it my all. Which we're going to talk about a movie next that I did give my all, and I think it really helped that movie. But I think I'm going to have to rewatch this movie in a black room with just me and a screen. And
because that's how I saw it first. I saw it in I think it was like 5 of us at this movie theater. And it was a smaller theater too. Yeah. So I was like right up on the screen.
In it.
Yeah.
I was in it.
For the whole second part. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even care for the first part of this movie, to be honest.
I thought the first part had the making of a good drama, though.
I mean, the first part's almost a different movie.
It's a lot of different movie. Yeah.
I mean,
but the first part, you need the first part so you can understand the third
part. Yeah, for
and
sure.
How, it flips itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
all for a bag of pretzels.
It makes sense, but I think based on who the characters were, I could have got to that without the first part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they do a good job of acting like their stereotypes that even if you cut the first part off, you would still get it.
If it opened up on the yacht, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
And which I like on the poster, I was like,
shorter.
"Where's it at?" Yeah, like, where's it at? Like, I'm so confused.
I mean, yeah, this movie was a little dense for me.
It didn't need to be 2 hours and 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, it was 147 minutes.
It's long.
The first time seeing it, it went quick to me.
Yeah.
Second time seeing it did not go as fast.
Yeah, I think this movie suffers from being viewed at home. Because
I don't think it like.
Go ahead.
I don't think it like drag, but like I still felt the time. Like it's not like I didn't.
When you can look at your phone, you always feel the time more. 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're looking at those numbers not changing for the whole second part. You're like, when is this going to be over? It's been going for 45 minutes. But yeah, in a dark room where you can't look at your phone, or you're not supposed to look at your phone, otherwise you're a piece of shit. And there's no clocks or nothing. Like, you lose an hour. Don't even think nothing about it.
Yeah. And then you check your phone and you're like, damn, I only made 45 minutes.
Shit, I could leave right now. I'm going to walk out.
I'm just saying I watched it.
How would they know?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I was excited for you guys to see the part 2 and just how crazy it fucking gets. I was like, oh, man.
It's crazy.
To me, part 3 rocks. Part 2,
part 3 does rock. I agree with you.
Part 2, it has its moments of cool.
And part 1 sucks.
Part 1, after they get past the opening scene, I'm over it. I'm like, bro, I don't care about this.
But that opening scene was fire. It was so funny. Fire. Yeah,
it's a good opening.
The dinner scene in the first act is too preachy, and I'm like, bro,
Is it too preachy? It almost feels so real that I want to crawl out of my skin and run away.
I'll be honest, I was like, damn, this is too real. Yeah. I was like, is this Joey and Alex?
Come on. She would never pay you right.
You're right.
And she makes her own money.
Thank you, honey. She would have been like, thank you.
I absolutely would not throw her €50 down that fucking elevator, though.
Oh, no,
you better give me that. I want that and the other 100 I just spent on you.
That's how you know you get a lot of easy money.
I totally thought this was 1917 guy. It's not.
Dude,
it looks like him. I can see that.
I think 1917's dude is a bit more attractive, to be honest with you.
I think 1917 guy also looks like the guy from that other war movie we're gonna watch next week. All Out. Oh yeah,
all Quiet on the Western Front. Is it not him?
Same guy. It could be. It looks
no way.
I'm looking it up in the last 40 seconds.
It could be this guy.
Oh, if it's this guy, dude, I'm gonna shit. That'll be crazy.
I know this guy from The King's Man.
Okay.
Oh, The King's Man.
He's like the young dude.
Is the main guy?
I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's like the main guy.
All right.
He's been in a few things, I feel.
We got 20 seconds. So that means on the count of 3, we're gonna give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on Triangle Sadness. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, at least for the last third.
3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up.
I think the movie's worth watching.
Yeah, at least once.
At least once. Yeah.
We'll dive a little bit more.
Enough people could find something to like in it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for our spoiler-free thoughts on Triangle Sadness. It got 3 thumbs up, which means you should give us a thumbs up, a like. Oh, Eric said do not ask for likes. Regardless of our technical difficulties, you should give us a like. If you didn't like our review, give us a dislike. Either way, you should subscribe. Click that notification bell. If you want to watch our spoiler full thoughts, click that button up where it says spoilers here in the top right-hand corner. If you're watching live, stick around. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
We're going to change this. I didn't need to watch rich people throw up for 40 minutes.
It's long.
Bro, it's crazy. When I first saw this in the movie theater, I was like, what
Did you guys gag?
I didn't gag.
I felt nauseous from the boat.
You get motion sick from the boat?
Bro, like the visual of it was getting me. Like the vomit was fine. It was the rockiness.
When a girl was sliding around in a mixture of diarrhea and vomit, that made me gag. I was like, ugh!
Bro, I was like, dude, can relate, man.
dude, when you got it though, when you got the
churro and you're vomiting.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I've experienced food poisoning twice in the last 2 years, and when old boy was sitting on the toilet, shitting and throwing up at the same time, is too real. Too real.
Dude, I had it happen to me one time, and I just think it's because of my lactose, and I had just been sick, and my stomach had just nothing but medication in it.
Oh
and,
no!
The cheese just sat on top of me, bro.
Oh no!
I was in there. I filled it up.
Oh god! God damn, that's too much.
I don't know which thing you think I'm talking about.
All of it. All of it.
We have to bleep that, dude.
I'm gonna have to cut that for sure. Oh my god.
He was bad.
Bro,
and the funniest I was like, been there.
Bro, my favorite part about part 2 though is the crew, man. Like the whole time they're so fucking professional. The whole time they're like, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. And you got dudes throwing up in front of you and they're like, oh, sorry. They're apologizing to them.
Would you like some water? Would you like champagne? Water? Champagne? Like, bro, what the fuck?
Like,
you know who really won in this film though?
Woody Harrelson.
Sexy boat dude. He
had who got kicked off?
And then he just left. He left before he went to shit.
He's the most lucky motherfucker on the planet.
They didn't even follow that report.
No, yeah. So okay, Eric, explain it to me how they led up to everybody getting sick. Because I missed it because there's too much going on in my house.
It's like they were literally in the middle of preparing the octopus.
Right, and then they left. Okay, that's what I thought.
And they had to leave. Yeah, that's it.
So the chef literally says like, hey, it's going to go bad if we do this. And she's like, okay, but
it's the Russian. No, we got to.
But they were also, they served them gelatin at one point. Not even, everybody didn't even eat the octopus, did they?
But my thing is, but also I think some people were getting like, I think it was a combination of the factors. Some people were getting like seasick because like
that
you should not be
you
should not be dining because in the low tides, and that's why she says like, hey, any day but Thursday, day but Thursday.
Some people were eating oysters maybe for the first time because they were like, oh, what the fuck is this?
So like the food, and then my thing is like none of the food probably was good by the time they got it, so your stomach's already sitting heavy, and then you eat some stuff, and then they just stood no chance. I think the people that had like the people that had diarrhea, I think for sure were like, oh, I ate the wrong food.
You probably.
But like some of the people just throwing up were probably just like, oh no, because like the husband of the fire, the weaponry or whatever, like he was kind of fine. His wife was just throwing up. He threw up in his hat. That was a good hat.
He was a good man. He's like, don't worry about it. I throw up in my hat, girl.
I finally got a use for it.
And then Woody Harrelson was fine because he ate the burger. He
Dude,
was like,
that shit was so funny.
I don't like fine dining.
I'm not a fan of fine dining.
Oh boy, next to him, dude, was like he was thinking, can I get one of those?
Yeah, I want that burger right now, dog.
I'm super rich. I'm super. I just sold my company. I'm filthy rich.
So
dude,
now
that guy was the saddest motherfucker though on the planet.
He's rich, man. He just wants to give him Rolexes.
I guess. Okay.
Hey, this is a nice gesture. I want to buy you a house.
If I'm ever in a super rich establishment now, I know the only way to survive is to eat a burger. Like. If you in the menu, eat a burger. In this movie, eat a burger. Well, he dies.
Shit,
Never mind.
Yeah, he's definitely.
It puts you in a better position.
I
love their interactions though, Woody Harrelson and the Russian guy though. I thought those scenes were great.
It was so random though.
It was random.
Why are they?
There's a lot of movies within movies.
Yeah, that's true. It's a patchwork of film.
But the funniest bit is like they didn't know anything, right? Because they were just looking up quotes on their phones the whole time.
No, I think at first they knew.
They knew for sure. It was when they were deep cutting it that they were like, "I gotta start looking shit up."
Yeah,
because they were arguing points for communism, against communism, for capitalism, against capitalism. So like they knew, and then it was when their dick measuring contest started that they were like, "I gotta do some research."
Because I think at first, like I may have to rewatch it. He says something. It's not from his phone. Then Woody Harrelson says something, and then you see them after they say the second time something. He's like, hold on, I got one for you.
Yeah, I got one for you, buddy.
The quotes were fire, though. I mean,
they were great. Like, it got the point across.
Dude, the joke about the last capitalist we kill will be the one who sold us the rope, that shit got me. I love that shit. I was like, hell yeah, brother. I'll kill you last.
The one I thought about was when they're like, oh, it's gonna work until like we take the last rich person's money or whatever, and I thought that was hilarious. Like and those are like famous quotes. Like some of them I've like vaguely heard of or whatever. But I just thought it was interesting where they're like, bro, you guys don't know what you're talking about though. Mm-hmm. You're literally just Googling.
Just spewing facts.
I love when in the cabin though, he just started throwing the books at him. He's like, read this. Read these right now.
And dude, it was hilarious to me though when he's like, Mayday, Mayday.
Bro, that's so fucked.
Dude.
It was really
And he was like, I own this ship now. It is mine.
Dude, he was the captain now.
No shit.
So what I thought was interesting though is like real quick how they kick a boy off. I understand Woody Harrelson is a captain, but like, bro, get him off and get another captain. Like, what are you doing?
Why? Why would they do that?
Because he's not reliable and he drinks himself and he's gonna crash the boat.
Yeah, but it didn't. We don't know what would have happened because them pirates were throwing hand grenades.
Yeah.
We don't know what could happen.
Hey, that's some crazy stuff though, man. That's full circle.
I mean, the dude literally said, "Hey, we make precision machines to uphold democracy."
Dude, yeah.
I was like,
as soon as he said it, I knew it. I was like, oh, firearms.
Oh, like what? The grenade.
Yeah.
What?
Well, our largest selling was the personal landmine for a second there. Until the UN regulations messed it up.
Yeah,
it really cut into our profits.
It was fucking disgusting was what it was. That shit was gross.
Dude, I was with Carl and Naya. I was like, what the fuck?
And these people were like rich, like where they could not like spend like I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend, the Russian guy, where she's like saying something to him or whatever, and then she's like, yeah, sure, just get it. Like like there was no care.
They spend money.
Daughter,
yeah,
maybe?
No, he was banging and slanging.
Wasn't his wife the one that died?
Yeah.
But then the other lady
that washed up on the beach.
I'm assuming so.
That was his wife.
Was it? Oh,
so he had he had a couple women with
her.
him. Yeah, and then he robs her.
He does. He snatches that jewelry, bro. He says, "This is mine."
Did you guys guess the ending? Because I figured it.
I had a sense, but I didn't like exclaim outwardly. They landed on a resort. I was like, I had no clue. It felt real Black Mirror-y for most of the movie. So I figured the ending was going to be like, they've been on an island the whole time, you know?
So like, I didn't think like, oh, it was like a 5-star resort like they were at, but I was like, oh, there's regular people here.
Yeah.
Like, and I knew like once she was like, oh, let me get the backpack, go myself. Then I was like, oh, I think old girl knows already. Like that's the only thing I got wrong.
No.
But then I was just like, they didn't even try, but also, well, real quick, they didn't even think to travel, but also too, it's because of the type of people they are. Right. They were doing the bare minimum. Like me, I would have scoured the whole island like the first week.
I was thinking.
I mean, they didn't know how to survive.
When you have calories, though, you better walk your bitch ass around the island. Do one lap. You know, you get a lay of the land. You figure out, oh man, there's some coconuts on this half of the island. I know where to go for it. You know,
but like the they never had to suffer though.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. They have no survival instincts. They've completely lost that part of their brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did feel like a Twilight Zone type of thing. So I was like, yeah, they got to be on like an island or something, on like a resort, like a there's people here. They landed in Jamaica or some shit.
It was after like the housekeeping managers like started really taking over. Where I'm like, okay, it's
a power captain?
Ship. The captain.
What am I?
Abigail, dude.
The captain
on the island?
No, she's the captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was God to them.
She's
though,
great,
basically.
dude.
She's fantastic.
I loved her acting. Yeah.
I loved watching.
I want to say she got recognized for it, but
I thought it was super dope too, though. Like the fact is when she was saying her thing, like as soon as she started doing what she was doing, I was like, no, 100%, she's not wrong. She's carrying the team. I get everything. And they're like, oh, we help. It's like, okay, 5 of you guys grab one log. Like, no.
I mean, even if you look at it just from a caloric intake, she needs the calories because she's hunting. That's not even up for debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crazy. She's acting in
a
lot.
You like how it's Sopranos at the ends too?
You
don't know what happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cut to black. I did love that shit.
Yeah.
He said he did it on purpose.
Though.
Dude, he was getting sliced up.
So does he find out it's an island? Is that why he starts running?
Because, it has to be, right?
Right, so, and then he's like, let me go look for her.
Right.
So my thing is, I'm thinking either he saw the guy that was selling the hats, and he's gonna go tell Yaya and Abigail, or he thinks of what the time the cab driver was like, you gotta fight for her, man. And he's like, you know what? I don't want to be with Abigail. You're right. I want to be with Yaya.
Oh,
he was gonna
I don't
go
think that
tell
whatsoever,
her that.
but I understand where you could think that.
I mean, when you say it, it makes sense to me because he doesn't like. Assuming he didn't see the hat guy or one of the 57 other hat guys, because I feel like when you go to countries like that, there's 70 dudes doing all the same shit. So and it was a mass of people. But assuming he didn't, and he just decided, I want to be with Abigail or whatever.
And he's like, no, or
no, okay,
with Abigail.
No.
With Abigail?
No, I misunderstood. He
should have with Olga or whatever her name is.
With
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, Eric. I mean,
or like he's like, oh shit, Abigail's gonna kill Yaya.
Yeah, I think that is probably definitely what he thought. Was she's gonna kill her. She's just gonna kill her. She needs this dick appointment every day, so she gotta kill a girl.
What I thought was interesting though when it happens, when you're like, okay, yeah, obviously, sure, they're on an island, and I'm like, was it like a holiday weekend? Because they were here for at least 4 days. They had like 4 nights.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but it felt even longer. It felt like they were there
longer.
For like 2 weeks.
It felt like it was
but
like
we only see
weeks.
like a couple like
key
time
moments.
Changes.
Yeah.
Because old boy grows his beard, the Russian.
No, but he was getting cut. Maybe he was.
But he already had facial hair. It's not like he didn't have facial hair.
Yeah,
but he ended up looking fucking scraggly.
We don't know that man's hair cycle.
Yeah, look at his dome though. The sides of his head are crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of where it falls apart. When you think about it too much, you're like, why the fuck these hat people just decide to come to this side of the island random as fuck? It doesn't even seem like anybody would ever be here. Who are they planning on selling to?
But my thing is, if I have a resort like that, boats are coming in and out all the time. You're telling me I didn't hear the boat get blown up? Like, I didn't hear, like...
Yeah, because they had to have been close enough for them to wash up on the island. You're right.
For sure. And then, like, especially the big, like, the thing where he, like, was staying in or
submarine or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like, that thing came up. So, and then you even see, like, there's a scene where you see the boat still. It's far, sure. Like, I couldn't swim there. But I'm like, they don't have like radars or anything on this thing because like, shouldn't they have people fly in boats and stuff? You're not telling me a single thing. Like it's
and they're in pirate infested waters. Like y'all got
international
pirates.
Waters.
Yeah, y'all got pirates and you ain't got no security around the clock around that island.
Yeah, because on the boat they did. So there's no way the island wouldn't have.
Yeah,
like the boat was like gunned up. So why would the island just be like, oh yeah, we let our southern border just get taken over?
And that elevator looked high tech as shit. So
yeah.
like
they built it into the side of a fucking mountain.
Yeah, that's crazy. So and they had money.
Like, and like the little like beach setup or whatever, it's just like so nobody was on the beach or the other beach the whole time.
But it kind of seemed like mountains divided this one single beach.
Yeah. This is in like
they
a
obviously
pocket.
traveled a far distance, and like you probably when you're on that resort, they probably advise you not to go off the resort.
But then why the fuck is old Hat Boy over there jamming, having a good ass time?
It is true though, yeah. Like it is. The more you think about it, the movie really falls apart.
Maybe he's a pirate. He just washed up. He's like, hey,
those are all the hats that they had on the boat, and he's fished them out of the water.
No, he's just a general pirate.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, clearly the movie isn't about the logic, right? It's about the human interactions that you witness. It's about people shitting and pissing and throwing up. This movie's about the shock factor. It's supposed to get you thinking, but it got the blood flowing upstairs, and I'm thinking too much.
Yeah. And my thing is like it's like let's talk about society. It's like okay, once I finish that conversation, now I have my next conversation. It's
not enough blood flowing downstairs, dude.
Yeah, not enough.
It is if you're old boy, if you're Carl. Carl was working that
game. I'm mad at him, dude.
I'm not either. Look, if it was me, and it was 100%. If it was me and Alex, we crash land. I all of a sudden don't know how to survive nothing. I'm gonna tell her straight up. This is for me and you. I'm working.
Yeah, I gave you a whole thing of pretzels. The little
you gotta sell your body.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that spray? Did I miss that?
It's a water type spray to like make you feel the sensation of hydration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like say it.
I assume there's some super rich shit that I don't know nothing about.
It is some rich people shit for sure. But like the thing is, it's like. If the situation was in reverse, she 100% would have done the same thing. Like
knowing her, absolutely. I think knowing her.
Yeah, based on the character we see from the first act,
Right.
Like
the first act sets up that the two-facedness almost.
Yeah.
I mean, Carl also does the same thing because Carl was like, "I love you, Yaya," because she was a provider, and then all of a sudden he's saying, "I love you, Abigail."
Mm-hmm.
He literally said that first day.
I mean, he's a user too. That's how you get
in the
to where you
words
are.
of Eric's dad. He's a survivor, all right.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, I don't.
And you know,
go ahead.
You know what the craziest part of this movie is?
What?
Is the actor that played Yaya died before the movie could even release.
No.
Eric, why you have to say that? I could wait my whole life.
Get out of here, dog.
How?
Yeah.
Sway?
What'd she die from?
Like, I don't know.
I'm looking.
She just went to the hospital. She was feeling well, and
it was caused by Capnocitophaga.
Yeah.
It's a germ. It's a gram-negative bacteria, normally found in the something of mammals. They are involved. Oh, okay, so she got a bacterial infection. She died from bacterial sepsis, is what it was.
Yeah, because her spleen was removed after a 2008 car crash, which increased the risk of serious infections.
Dude, this was her big break.
Bro, that makes me so sad. She was fantastic.
I loved her.
Yeah,
she was solid for sure. I would have never have guessed that. I mean, how could you?
Because I looked it up. I was like, what else has she been in? And then I looked at it. I'm like, oh.
It says on a wiki too, post Hamas release, or how do you say that word?
Posthumous.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, bro, what a somber ass way to go into the questions, Eric.
Wow.
My bad, I had to.
I thought that thing was from Cats. Is it not specifically from Cats?
What?
That thing she died from?
No, doesn't look
I
like
thought it was like a cat disease.
Damn, why you blaming Noob, dude? What the fuck?
Dude, Noob can't be trusted.
They are involved in the pathogenesis of some animal bite wounds or periodontal diseases. You're the medical professional here, dog. You're gonna know more than me.
Oh shit!
I'm no bacterial infection expert, right?
I don't got my infectious disease certification.
All I know is that you should wear a mask or maybe don't wear a mask. Depends on the shortage. All right. Well. Oh wait. She was cyanide on Black Lightning. That's kind of cool. Damn.
I did see her.
She had her whole life ahead of her, dog.
Yeah, she was young too, under 30.
No, she was like, she's 32.
She's 32. That's still young.
But
she looked good though. She looked like 24.
She looked 21. Yeah.
Yeah. If you said she was 19, I would have believed you.
Yeah, straight up. I'd have been like, she's illegally drinking.
Yeah. They're in no foreign waters or whatever it's called.
Yeah, they're on international waters. All right, let's go to the questions on that fucking sour ass note. James, what was your favorite part of Triangle Sadness?
When they get to the island, I'm like, oh, this is a new movie, and I like island movies. Let's go.
Eric, what was your favorite part of Triangle of Sadness?
The little friend triangle that the Russian, the pirate, and the bald rich dude ended up forming.
When they were making fun of Carl or whatever with the whistle.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
And it was funny. Great.
And them consoling him once he kills the donkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
When they told the story about it was so funny. Oh, I loved it. And then she sees him holding Abigail's hand or whatever.
Carl's fucking up this whole time, man.
I'm just holding the chair. I was raising my hand.
I'm just holding the chair.
Nah, dude, he was doing something.
Dude, he looked like Channing Tatum, and this is the end.
Dude, I'm surprised he wasn't like, what finger? Yeah. What are you talking about? Where? Yeah, I think the island is my favorite part. I think the island's so good. They do a lot with it. And it's kind of
that could have been the whole movie.
And it's the basis of the themes of the movie, right? Like that's kind of what the movie's all about is them on this island and watching how society reforms when the only thing that matters is your survival, right? And what we stoop to survive. I really liked it. I think it saved it for sure. Least favorite part, James?
They didn't have to do that donkey like that, man. They didn't. That was like, it's my thing where it's like, I understand it's cool. Like, you're like, oh, he's showing, cool. You have to survive. Like, I get you got to kill animals to survive. I get it. But like, bro, he hit him 67 times. I didn't need that much. Like, The second time they should have ended it. Like, it's too egregious.
No, but like, he doesn't know how to kill an animal.
I mean, the pirate was literally like, "Hey, hit him in the temple."
Yeah, I mean, it was a bunch of bumbling fucking idiots trying to figure this shit out. Is what was happening.
All right, next time, man. James, when we're in that fucking survival and we see a donkey, let's see if you hit him in 2 shots.
And that donkey was big, bro. That donkey was twice that guy's size.
If I took him out with a rock where he can't get up, I'm finding some kind of sharp object and I'm stabbing him in the brain because he can't run away. I'm not hitting him 77 times with a rock.
Unhinged, man.
Hey, but we'll eat that night.
Bro, we're gonna eat good too. I'll be tearing that shit up. Eric, what's your least favorite part?
Man, the Fate of Black, dude. Just tell me how it ends.
Okay, somebody didn't like the Sopranos ending. Some of us aren't intellectuals, I guess.
There's a little sound in the end. I feel that's like she gets shot in the back by a sniper.
I think she turns around.
The sniper we haven't seen all movie swoops in.
I think Yaya turns around and she sees.
I think she knows
what the fuck you doing?
No, she knows. What do you mean? She literally says, "Wait, stop! You don't have to do this. You could be my assistant." And then it cuts to Carl. She knows she got a rock. She knows she's about to die.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I mean, she's consoling her too, and you can see it in her face. I mean, look, Yaya's actress acted this perfectly because you knew that she knew. You could see it in her eyes. You could see the way that she was interacting with her, the way that she was like rubbing her, but was trying to be distant about it. She 100% knew that this woman was gonna kill her.
Because like, why wouldn't she? Like in that situation, because. The captain is like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna go back like nothing happened. She fell when we were going there. She fell down the mountain or whatever.
Someone thought this through.
Yeah, like
and like like you said, you see how fit Yaya is compared to the captain.
Yeah,
she's not really fit.
I mean, she's young. I should say she's young compared to the captain.
That youngness don't matter when you're throwing hammers, though. My least favorite part. I don't know. Probably the first part. Or no, it's how long the second part was. I think you cut the second part down.
I can give you that.
Yeah, I just don't need as much vomiting. Just don't show me all that shit.
Maybe like cut out 10 minutes of the lady asking the club lady to go into the jacuzzi. Cut out 10 minutes of that.
yeah, because that was a little much.
There was a lot that like was like, oh hey, I'm pretentious. Like, let me show you, I'm pretentious. I'm like, I got it. Like, these people are rich. They do whatever they want because they have money. They have unlimited amount of money.
Yeah,
people are saying this is Ruben's dumbest film. Like, it's too on the nose.
I could see it. I mean, it's pretty ham-fisted. Like, I could understand.
But like, how else do you do like this? Like, rich and poor.
No, I think he does it well. He just does it. It's exaggerated too far. Like, cut it down. But you could take 30 minutes off this movie, and I think it does the job better.
It would.
I think he was just
hit.
He was just like, I want to make sure that people understand what I'm saying, and like, bro, we got it.
Yeah, it's almost like if I tell you the exact directions, I know exactly that you know how you're gonna do it because I told you. Like, you can't fuck this up.
Yeah, and then I went with you.
Yeah,
and then, I made sure you got there.
I made the instructional video for you.
Yeah, because the critics' consensus is Triangle of Sadness lacks the sharp edges of Ostland's earlier work, but this blackly humorous swipe at the obscenely affluent has its own awards.
I can see that. Cinema score questions. Would you rent it? No.
Nah.
No.
Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
No.
I think I'm gonna get the Criterion Collection, yeah.
If this is a Criterion Collection, sure, I'll buy that one. No way I'm gonna buy anything other than that.
It's on pre-order right now.
No way, for real? Is the thing cool?
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Would you buy this movie digitally?
No.
Yep.
I mean, I'm glad Eric bought it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm real glad he bought it. I would have hated to rent this movie.
I had to rent
it.
Great copy.
Yeah, great copy. It's a 1080p shit for sure.
It really was. 4K, honestly.
Would you buy this in the $5 bin at your local establishment?
Nah.
No way, dog.
Yeah, why not?
This Criterion is fire, though. It looks so cool. I'll post it for you.
If it had more Woody, I probably would have, but it didn't have enough Woody.
There was not enough Woody.
It was with. It said with Woody Harrelson, dude. Come on.
That's how you know when it says with and you know you're getting a short, abridged version.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over? Yes.
Sure.
I'll have part 2 on a loop.
I wouldn't be happy about it.
No, I think it'd be cool to discuss it while it's happening. I think talking about this movie while it's happening would be kind of cool. We don't have film friends though, so it's gonna be hard to find.
This is us talking about it.
Yeah, but it's not on in the background. Maybe it was on in the background. Would you watch this again? Yeah,
I think I would. Yeah.
I'll watch like
because
hour 45.
You know what I didn't realize?
Skip that shit.
Is Abigail totally like she's the maid that says, "Hey, I'm here to clean your room." Yeah. I didn't catch that the first time.
Oh really?
Oh, I didn't notice that either. Yeah, actually at all.
Ooh, and she knew.
I was like, "Oh shit, that's her."
She was like, "She was a bitch. I'm a fuck her mans."
She was getting finger blasted, dude.
She was like, "Hey, kitty
pie." Yeah. And then we gave our recommendations in the spoiler free. So that means ratings. Who's got a good one?
I'll give this 8 out of 10 precision engineered weapons. Instruments to uphold democracy.
Yeah, I was gonna give it 7.5 hand grenades out of 10.
I'll give it 7. I'm not into fine dining.
That's a good one. Just a straight 7?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure because
real quick though,
you got 64 episodes before you can change it.
There's like a good hour of this movie I generally don't like.
An hour's a long time.
Yeah, like this movie's long, but like the hour 40 that I do like, I think is great.
Yeah, but it's some real Nightmare Alley shit.
Yeah, it is. And you know how if the first act, if it was in a carnival, game
it's a
changer.
Carnival Cruise.
Yeah. Now we're talking, baby. 8 or 9, yeah, easy.
Go ahead, Eric.
I was gonna say, you know how we said Palme d'Or is going to the best pictures? It's only been Parasite. That's the only one I see.
Wait, what do you mean?
So Parasite won it in 2018, and that obviously won Best Picture. But like other than that, I don't see any Palme d'Or winner that has been a Best Picture.
I thought we were talking about Cannes.
Yeah, we were talking about Cannes.
Yeah, that is the
that's the
award
full
at
name
the Cannes.
for Cannes? Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, that's the award. That's like the maximum award you can get at the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh no, I'm just talking about like films that are like praised at the Cannes. I wasn't saying like the ones that won.
No, Eric said the one that won. That was his argument earlier. But none of them have, you're saying, other than Parasite?
Yeah, I don't recognize any.
His shit was Parasite was 3 years ago.
And I'm gonna let you know, this ain't gonna be it either.
Oh, shit,
no,
Pulp
this ain't no
Fiction
Parasite.
Oh shit,
man! Now we're extending it too far. Okay, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or YouTube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Triangle of Sadness. No, I could never be him. He's terrible. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias @SoonerLaterTV. You should go follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram, follow our YouTube Shorts. If you couldn't catch us live, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms. We record live on Sundays at 7 p.m. and upload every Wednesday afternoon. So tune in next week for our review of Tar. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.